Hey everybody, this is Intuitive Anthony doing another YouTube video. I am finishing up my day at work, and it is Tuesday, and it's been a long day right after Memorial Day. And I've been watching a lot of videos on the awakening of the Hebrew Israelites, or the tribe of Judah of the black people in America. Now, I've done some research to find out about the Atlantic slave trade and because American history only gives you slavery in the USA. It doesn't tell you where they got you from and what was going on before that, which is only the 16 to 1700s. So they really don't give you a lot of history. So as I was piecing together and finding out the course that we took in history to find our identity, because they made sure to let us know that none of us had an identity. And due to those discoveries, I found out about the west coast of Africa, where the tribe of Judah ran into after Rome sacked Jerusalem. Come to find out that we are the tribe of Judah. Now, there's a lot of camps that are around that are spewing a bunch of different things. Some of these guys really talk to the people and educate them. You know what I'm saying? They educate them on who they are as it's stated in the Bible, and they kind of go, scripture by scripture and show them, and that way brains can make the connection of who they are and what they're supposed to be doing, and the things, any question that they have, they meet that question with scripture. And that's great. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. That's how you connect with people. But you got a lot of these other camps that are condescending. They're mean-spirited. Everybody's gay. Everybody's gay. Are you gay? Everybody's gay. Everybody's gay. Everybody's gay. I ain't got time for that. Then you got the ones that, as the people are walking by, you white people are going into slavery, and they're yelling out all these things. So they're speaking from what's in the Bible. That is true. But their pride and their anger and their hatred have gotten a hold of anything they're saying. So the message is lost on deaf ears because nobody wants to hear that. Like, coming out of that kind of rhetoric. You can't talk about God and speak like the devil in the same tongue. It does not work. So there's a few people online that are waking up to this awakening that is going on with black people in America. And I do believe that we are the people from the Bible. There's no way you can convince me otherwise, because I've looked at the 1747 maps, and the kingdom of Judah is there. And this is exactly where we were taken from. So I don't have any question about that. So there's a lot of people online that have conjecture about, okay, this is not true, this is true. And a lot of these other races are saying this because they know what they've done to us in the past. And they're afraid of the fact that they're going to have to pay for it. They thought this was going to be a free ride. Okay. And the same way we had to pay for the sins of our forefathers, they got to pay for the sins of theirs. But you cannot reach people when you're antagonizing and degrading and basically bullying them on the streets. You can't get to people like that. And there's a couple of groups out here who actually think that they are the reincarnation of the disciples of Yeshua from during the time of Yeshua's life. They say that they are the reincarnated apostles of Yeshua. Now, for one thing, if you were really reincarnated, I'm pretty sure like Jesus could not say that there was certain ways that he had to get people to believe in him without going out there and saying that I am God, I am God, I am God. You either chose to believe or you didn't. So the fact that you're able to go out there and say, okay, I'm an apostle, or I am the reincarnation of such and such, means that it's not true. And you got to be careful about people who say stuff like that, because that's pride. Remember Jim Jones said that he was Jesus Christ, which it should be Yeshua now, but at the time it was Jesus Christ. And he led all those people in death. You got to be worried about people's pride and arrogance getting in the way of the message. And I've consumed a lot of information about our ancestry and finding out the truth beyond all the lies and the fake history that the U.S. system has taught us. Because we know that America has been known to lie and deceive and do anything it can to promote itself in every country on the earth. We all know that. It's not a secret. So awakening up into getting the information from these brothers that are out there that are educated in this is a good thing. I'm not going to say it's not a good thing. But the delivery system of some of them leave something to be desired, because I can't believe that you're a person that's going to be allowed into heaven with that much hatred in your heart. If it's God's purpose to exact revenge for what has been done to us, then let him be the righteous anger. You have no place for that. And for people to sit there and say that they are the reincarnation of certain apostles and disciples, that's not true. That is not true. Now, you may be someone who you can mirror yourself after an apostle or disciple, but you are not the reincarnation of that person. Because if that's the case, then there would be other people reincarnated who were great men in history. Moses would have been reincarnated. So you got to wonder, if the message is going out there and there's none of this rhetoric going on with it, the message is pure, then you get the message. But, oh, you white people are going into slavery, y'all are going to serve us, I'm going to have 25 wives and this, that, and the other, and you're gay and everybody's gay and all of that. That doesn't help the cause. That doesn't help the message. So to all of the African Americans out there that are interested in the subject, I encourage you to learn, but you to look at the person teaching you, and you would wonder if they exhibit the same traits as God, or if they have wickedness in their tongue, or a sense of pride and lifting oneself up. Because with that, you can't have the Spirit of God. You may know the words of God, but something coming from the heart will be impure. So just take it with a grain of salt, learn your history, use that history to make your own mind up, but don't blindly follow anybody, no group or anything like that. I just wanted to talk to you about this because I did a lot of reading, I did a lot of viewing and a lot of watching and a lot of studying, and I have the Bible and I have the apocryphal books, so that if I ever come across something that doesn't ring true to me and I go look it up and it doesn't have that ring of truth to it, it will show itself. And if you really have a problem with something, don't be afraid to meditate on it and ask Yeshua about it. Because with this awakening, there's going to be a lot of wolves out there still angry with the fact that we were the chosen people. And they would say anything or do anything to take away from that. And you also got to wonder about some of these Masonic brotherhood types that are in the same covenant with the Masons and all of that, and that upside down goat triangle and all of that stuff. Just be very leery of who you allow to creep into your mind and into your heart. Take the information and come up with your own understanding, and talk to Yeshua and Elohim about it, because all of this other stuff, you got a lot of wheat and you got a lot of tares growing at the same time, and the great harvest is coming. So make sure that you're on the right side of this, guys. I just want to do this quick video because it's kind of something that I'm into right now, and there's nothing really going on in the world right now, and that's kind of a good thing. But I wanted to bring this video to you guys for those who are waking up to their faith and their Hebrew and they're leaving Christianity. And I have left Christianity. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. None of that holds true. That is paganism. And that's why it was forced on every other country, because it's a white version of what our Hebrew Israelite text was all about. But guys, I want to hear your comments. Hit like and subscribe, guys, and I will be back with more content very soon. I'm getting ready to go home because I'm tired. It's been a long day, guys. Talk to you later.